the Jazz off the tip. So let's take a look at the East Rutherford starting lineup. They've got Duncan, Brown out there with Bird. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Bryant in at the 2. Durant, good, and Curry gets the assist.
No hesitation from this wily swingback. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. He says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Durant. That shot misses. Nice D from Duncan. Pass to Brown. Duncan dishes to Brown. Back to Duncan. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Now here's Brown. Sweet move, and the layup is up and in.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
Here's Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. For 3, Mitchell. The shot comes out, so East Rutherford will take it the other way. Bryant finds Brown. Back to Kobe. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Utah.
They're struggling here, girl. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Feeds it to Duncan.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
East Rutherford shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Utah making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. He's off on the second. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
And Duncan gets double-teamed. And it's good, 2 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Here's Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Passes it to Jordan. Williamson against Anthony. Mitchell kicks to Jordan. Pass to Curry. There's the dish to Whiteside. And the drought. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Whiteside has good hands, and I think it helps him on his jumpers. It adds some touch on those shots.
Here's Jordan. And out of bounds as East Rutherford gains possession.
The away team.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Mitchell outside. Now the pass to Williamson. Brooks with it. Guarded by Curry. Brooks the pass to Mitchell. Nailed from three-point land.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry outside. Rebound, East Rutherford. It's a 9-point spread. To the paint. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Brooks. Mitchell's got 5.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Anthony against Williamson. The Jazz with another miss. And so Cousins will bring it up for East Rutherford. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the rejection by Cousins.
And the defense of Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. And stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Jazz. Stolen by Brooks. And a fast break now for East Rutherford. Brooks has got the ball.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's East Rutherford. They're leading neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for East Rutherford.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Zion Williamson is out there replacing McGrady. And it's Mitchell. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Brooks in at the point guard.
Clear it out. Clear it out, everyone. Whiteside's coming in hot. Not a guy you want to get in the way of on his way to the puck.
And Cousins kicks to Mitchell. Clock at 6. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to KD. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And it's sent back by Mitchell. KD dishes to Curry. Down low. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Step back shot, and he hits the jump shot.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking his shots when they are available.
And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. The teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a three.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And it's Cousins with the foul. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
The sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any 3 he attempts is going to be knocked in.
Brooks the best to McGrady. Good ball movement here by East Rutherford. Cousins, no one around him. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Cousins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And there's the pass to Jordan. Durant trying to break free. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Here's Jordan. Cans the shot from the wing.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the
Irving against Curry. Inside, here's Kobe. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And East Rutherford leads by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Bird against KD. 4 on the clock. Here's Whiteside. The shot will not fall. So East Rutherford will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. On the wing, Bryant. Guarded by Curry. Bryant in the post. Curry meets him. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first.
Solid rebound there. And with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Anthony's checked in for Durant. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Curry passes to Jordan. Anthony looking it over. Outside Curry. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Bird. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, Irving. Duncan drawing the double team. Brown outside. Duncan inside. He's covered by Whiteside. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for East Rutherford. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Curry against Irving. Curry can't get it to go. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for East Rutherford. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Something we saw a lot from Brown as an amateur. They draw fouls and get to the line.
For East Rutherford, they've gone 1 of 3 at the line here. And free throw good from Brown.
At the line for 2.
And Brown drops them both. Jordan against Brown. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's East Rutherford. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-4 run.
Patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Anthony. Mitchell is out there with Curry. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. Rocket 2. Here's Manning. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
It isn't the D that causes that. That's just a loss of concentration.
Team foul.
Utah trails by 16.
And from day one, there was no doubt about Hassan Whiteside's ability to impact the game with his defense.
Yeah, he's one of a handful of guys who can rack up a triple-double using ejections as one of his stats. I mean, he makes guys think twice about driving the lane when he's on the court.
And here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Brown inside the line. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Brown's got the first basket of the third quarter for East Rutherford. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spotting the open man.
Passes it to Duncan. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Curry. He drains the quick shot. Curry's got 7.
I mean, look, he's going end to end. There aren't many guys in this league who can stay matched up with Curry. He's too smart, too quick, too fast, too good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And the Jazz call time here. Rutherford going with almost an entire new group here. Utah trails by 16. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound, East Rutherford.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to McGrady. And he lays it straight in.
McGrady.
And East Rutherford leads by 18.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Curry with it. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whiteside. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good ball movement here by East Rutherford. Irving for 3. And East Rutherford, another 3.
He's a dead-eye shooter from distance. When you give Kyrie any daylight to fire, he'll take it.
Curry passes to Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the third.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Here he goes. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for East Rutherford. And Cousins throws it down.
And Cousins is a big body who knows just how to back down the D. When he has the room to throw it down, he does not hesitate for 1 second.
KD looking around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Kerr. Irving up top. He has 5. East Rutherford needs it. Wow, hammering it in!
Oh. When Cousins gets loose near the cup, he feels comfortable showing off a little with this insane athleticism.
Curry against Irving. Durant wide open. He fires. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter. East Rutherford leading by 20. Now Irving. To the middle. Here's Cousins. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Jordan. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
To the inside. Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Man, such a creative player. I love seeing Kyrie Irving find his open teammates with the whip of a pass.
And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Michael Jordan. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half. DeMarcus Cousins, he's been the guy making things happen for East Rutherford.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at East Rutherford. Duncan is out there with Bird. Then there's Irving. And there's Bryant. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Curry passes to Jordan. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jordan against Brown. He kicks it to Irving. Lob pass to Duncan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Checked in for Bird. And Maxey subbed in for Kyrie Irving. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Tipped away. the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Bryant. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Bryant looking over the floor. He feeds it to Duncan. And that's going to be a treble.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Mitchell up top, defended by Bryant. And it's Mitchell missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been...
Oh, that is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
No. This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Here's Curry. Rebound, East Rutherford. Duncan's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Outside Curry. Curry with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Ryan against Curry. Ryan in the post. Banked in off the glass.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Another miss by Utah.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Williamson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
Mitchell finds Curry. Shot to stop the run, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. A different look for Utah. Rudy Gay's checked in for Anthony. Joe Ingles comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell. On the wing, Brown. From downtown, Ingles with the rebound. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Utah. Curry can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Well, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Here's Clarkson. Bryant with the rebound. And it's East Rutherford's ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Williamson in the post. He's against Gay. For 3, Kobe. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
And he drives in, lays it up off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And so it's East Rutherford with the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a
be East Rutherford off the tip. Now the starting group for the visitors. Robert Covington out there with Milicic. Then there's Thomas. Then it's Butler. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Now here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Boy, it's so much fun seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who bashes the basket.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Duncan. The shot is good off the backboard.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Thomas against Irving. Pass to Forbes. And here is Butler. Thomas surveying the D. That one misses. Great D that time from Irving. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for East Rutherford. And the dunk by Duncan.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Butler in the corner. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And East Rutherford calls their first timeout of the game. Here's Irving. Lob pass to Duncan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Duncan.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Outside Thomas. Good, nice job down low.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Thomas against Irving. To the middle. And Duncan throws it down.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Milicic passes to Forbes. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Brown inside the line. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Karan Butler.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
East Rutherford making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. That one misses.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Duncan with the block. Brown kicks to Duncan. For 3, Mitchell. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Milicic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for East Rutherford. Maxey comes in for Irving. And that one's good, Maxey.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Thomas. And there's the drive. Up and in on the layup. Thomas got his second basket.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the second free throw, good. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Passes it to LaFrance. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Boy, he's so crafty, Isaiah Thomas, and really unselfish. A pass-first point guard who knows exactly when one of his guys is open and how to get it to him.
Now, here's Mitchell. Top of the key, Duncan. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go with a three. Kept alive. Duncan finds Williamson. East Rutherford with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And stolen by Thomas. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Covington. Williamson with the block.
And the leaping ability of Williamson. We see it on offense with his dunking, but they're using it on D. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so, it's East Rutherford. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for East Rutherford.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving into the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Williamson out there with Butler. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Brooks. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. Here's Thomas. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And they get it back. Here's Forbes. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
As a spot-up shooter, guys, Forbes is right there amongst the best in the league, and his movement is what separates him from many. When he gets those chances, he'll convert.
Back to Hardaway. Inside, here's Cousins. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense. You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
Double team on Thomas. The pass to Millsap. The shot missing. Nice D from Cousins. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for East Rutherford. They've led by as much as 10. Covington passes to Thomas. Back to Covington. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And some career-low numbers last season.
Julius Randle comes in for Williamson. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Jimmy Butler. East Rutherford leading by 5. Down low, Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Outside Thomas. Lets a floater go. Here's Milicic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Brooks kicks to Randle. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And that one drops.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ogilvy. He's defended by Randle. 5 to shoot. Butler from outside. Rebound, East Rutherford.
I'd love to see them improve themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Porter against Brooks. Pass to Dosunmu. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
I think he's out of his element in that situation. And credit the defense for shutting him down, locking him up.
Back to McGrady. There's the dish to Randall. And there it is for him. Randall's got the lead up to 10 now for East Rutherford. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
No good. They had a chance to end the run there. East Rutherford leading by 13 to the inside. Randall, no good with the layup. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Dosunmu. Butler up top. Left side, Porter. Back to Butler, over Brooks. Butler, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Porter against Cousins. Outside for Randall. The offensive rebound. Tries again. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's East Rutherford. They lead by 13. We'll see you back here after the break, where it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Tiny and impressive effort here today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Marko Milicic out there with Robert Covington. And it's Caron Butler. Then there's Thomas. And it's Forbes in a shooting guard.
And every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Bird hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Duncan brings the double team. Here's Milicic. A three-pointer, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Thomas. He feeds it to Milicic. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his fourth assist in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the dunk by Duncan.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Outside Thomas. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
And that one's good, Irving.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Forbes dishes to Milicic. Butler on the way. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Butler's got 5 now.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Butler sends it back.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Milicic. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for East Rutherford. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Butler in the corner. It's good from long range. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction.
I'm going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So East Rutherford ends up going with the whole new group. Upside Thomas. Over Maxey. Thomas, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Just a terror in transition. Zion's understanding for how to exploit these situations, it's one of his greatest strengths.
The pass to Kispert. We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Tipped away and stolen by Cousins. Here's Butler. Rebounded by Covington. To the wing on the left. Kispert, the pass to Milicic. Guarded by Hardaway. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Hardaway passes to Cousins. Takes it off the glass. Cousins has got 6.
You know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Pass to Milicic. And here is Kispert, defended by Butler. Here's Covington. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway passes to Maxey. From outside, off the mark. Upside Thomas. High, arcing shot. And the layup is good. 8 points for him.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. East Rutherford leads by 21. Here's Maxey. So with Bird sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. We've got Hardaway. Duncan is out there with Randall. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Maxey in at the 1. Outside Thomas. "13 feet away. Right side, Butler. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for East Rutherford.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Thomas, no good. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And Forbes has it in the corner. Covington in the corner. He dishes it to Milicic. Shot clock at 5. And here's Hill for 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hardaway kicks to Randall. Outside Hardaway. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for East Rutherford. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Passes it to Dosunmu. Here's Ojale. There's the pass to Hill. Clock at 6. Three-pointer on the way. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Porter's court vision sometimes I think is underrated.
To the paint, here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's not.
Timeout called, East Rutherford.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tiny.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. The 8-footer uses the glass to drop it in. And that's now 17 points for Duncan.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pass to Covington. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Forbes. From down low. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually adds a step to his quickness.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Covington. Back to Forbes. Feeds it to Covington. And Thomas now, top of the key. And the pass to Milicic. Clock is at 3. Rebound, East Rutherford. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here is Forbes. Outside Thomas. Misses off the right iron.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Duncan, the pass to Hardaway. No good from outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Thomas. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. He possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Cousins. Over in the corner, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And you see the decision-making Williamson possesses. Phenomenal with the reads in terms of the defense and just taking what's available.
And so it's East Rutherford with the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps.
They made it super cold with the AC. They ain't giving no blanket.
Number 50.
It'll be East Rutherford off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Down in the block, it's Markkanen and Vucevic. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Here's Williamson. Irving passes to Gervin. A three-pointer off the mark. Now the Bulls with it. And DeRozan kicks to Markkanen. Off target with his three. And here's Irving. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ball. Ball against Mitchell. He gets that one.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Ball no good. On the wing, Irving. DeRozan defending. Irving passes to Gervin. The feed now to Duncan. And he banks in the layup. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Ball no good. And it's East Rutherford's ball. Gervin with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Good ball movement here by East Rutherford. Here's Duncan. Williamson, the pass to Duncan. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Duncan's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Duncan. Left side, Gervin. On the wing, Irving. Back to Gervin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. Ball with the rebound. Chicago trails by 4. On the wing, Levine. Wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Duncan left side. It's Gervin on the wing. Back to Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gervin against DeRozan. Mitchell outside. East Rutherford needs to get a shot off here. Duncan dishes to Gervin. Kicks it out to Williamson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Alex Caruso is checked in for the Bulls.
Checking in for the away team, Alex Caruso.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Caruso, the pass to Ball. Here's Levine. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he gets it back. Vucevic with the bucket.
Vucevic, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of team, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
So East Rutherford ends up going with a whole new group. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Troy Brown's checked in for Levine, and it's White in for Lonzo Ball.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Caruso, the pass to White. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here is Brooks to the paint. Here's Embiid. And, oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I'd like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
The pass to White. And there's the drive. Some solid defense from Brown. And so here is East Rutherford. Now here's Butler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside, Embiid. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's East Rutherford from East Rutherford so far. What do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Joel Embiid out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Brown. Then it's Butler. And it's Brooks in at the one. White dishes to Bradley. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Green is checked in for Kobe White. Chicago trails by 4. Green inside. Brown's there. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Caruso. The dish now to Green. Brown against Butler. Lets it fly from 18. Bradley can't get it to go. East Rutherford leading by 4. It's stolen by Bradley. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's only the first time this half. But Kevin, they've done a great job here in that regard.
Duncan, he's checked in for East Rutherford. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Butler passes to Duncan. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Pass to Williams. Rebound, East Rutherford. Brooks outside. Here's Butler. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And now the first timeout new group here. Larry Bird's checked in for Nowitzki. McGrady comes in for Jimmy Butler. Hardaway's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Brooks. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. Markkanen comes in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Troy Brown. And Levine subbed in for Green.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Hardaway. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like He's been in the league forever.
And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. Clock at 6. Passes it to Vucevic. Drills the three-pointer. And now just a 3-point East Rutherford lead.
You know, Vucevic is pretty good, guys, in catch-and-shoot situations. That's not often the case for a guy his size.
They get a hand on it.
2 minutes.
And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Irving. Back to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. So for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball is checked in for Markkanen. And it's wide in for Alex Caruso. White against Irving. The pass to McGrady. Knocked loose. Levine with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Goes up. And then Levine with the jam.
You know what you like about Levine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, hop out to the three, and can do everything in between as well.
Shoots from the baseline, and it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Vucevic. Puts the move on. Duncan with the block.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
McGrady left side. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside, Levine. Outside, White. Launches it. It's good from long range. White's got 5 points so far.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Pass the ball. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bulls got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. McGrady with the ball. 2 on the clock. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Chicago.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 2. And don't go
Very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Down in the block, it's Markkanen and Vucevic. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Deflects the pass. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And that one is good.
Assisted.
White's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Chicago. East Rutherford trails by 4. Inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Irving. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And it's White missing. And it's East Rutherford's ball.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time,
Many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Aaron Brooks, he's checked in for East Rutherford. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for White. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. And no problem from Bradley as he finishes at the rim.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Down low, here's Embiid. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Embiid's got the game tied up here for East Rutherford. Embiid's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Green passes to Williams. Back to Green. Four on the clock. Shoots it. Caruso, no good. Brooks against Williams. Brooks outside. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Troy Brown's checked in for the Bulls. Ball comes in for Green. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that one's good. Caruso's got his first bucket in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Brooks kicks to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Mitchell against Ball. Feeds it to Bradley. Poked away. Stolen by Brooks. For 3, Mitchell. Here's Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Duncan, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Chicago also making some changes. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Alex Caruso. Chicago trails by 5. Now DeRozan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there it is for him.
A nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell looking it over. Here's Williamson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williamson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Stolen by Brooks. DeRozan against Williamson. On the wing, Mitchell. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Troy Brown. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Vucevic with it. Jacks up a 3. Gervin pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for East Rutherford. He comes away with the Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at East Rutherford. They've got Duncan. Bird is out there with Gervin. Then there's Irvin. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. To the inside. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Duncan's got the lead up to 9 now for East Rutherford. Ball against Mitchell. And here is Ball. Outside, Levine. Over Gervin. Duncan with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in.
Laurie Markkanen.
Here's White. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there off the inbound. East Rutherford leading by 9. Gervin outside. Down low. Here's Duncan. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Irving's shot is good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for East Rutherford.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is...
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better. We've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for your home team, Dirk.
Nowitzki hits them both.
And there's no doubt about it, fellas. Nowitzki has firmly cemented himself as an NBA legend. A sweet shooting big man who continues to get it done.
White against Brooks. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Brown. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. Over Nowitzki, and it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine.
You look at the mid-range area of the court, definitely in Vucevic's game. Clearly, he's an outstanding shooting center.
Here's Hardaway. Stolen by Markkanen. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Butler. Outside, Markkanen. Passes to White. The shot. Rebound by Butler.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Now the pass to Brown. Over to Rosen. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, White. Outside, Levine. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. And it's East Rutherford's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. to the paint. Here's Nowitzki. The shot, no good. Nice D from Levine. Inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Nowitzki left side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he doesn't look that strong, but Nowitzki is a strong guy. I mean, easily getting off shots over aggressive defense there.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Brooks. Here's Butler. Misses. And so it's East Rutherford with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.